the pastor for 10 years, you get a little personal privilege. And I'm taking it this evening in a really unique way. I have asked one of the young people, amongst many that I am so proud of, all the young people that I have to serve. But I've asked one, and I'm going to probably start this as an annual tradition. I've asked Kendall Johnson to come and to say a word about what Jesus continues to mean in her life. And then we'll commence with worship. So Kendall, if you'll share with us a little bit about how Jesus continues to bless you.
Yes, hello, Merry Christmas, everyone. When Pastor Randy asked me to speak about how God is present in my life, I was a bit intimidated. I really didn't know what I was going to speak about. But then I remembered everyone's journey with their faith is different. In my life, as I continue to figure out what my path is, God's plan is always present. I may have no clue what it is or where it leads, and I know I'll definitely make some mistakes along the way. But at the end of the day, I'm grateful for all the opportunities He's provided me and the guidance He'll continue to give me. Trusting in His plan is the main way I connect with God as a young person. One of the most important questions you face while growing up is how you use the talents God has given you, specifically to create a career that's fulfilling. I've struggled with this question of what is my purpose for some time, and even do today. This past fall, though, I was lucky enough to receive a scholarship to study at UW-Madison's satellite campus in Washington, D.C., and intern for the National Farmers Union. I met amazing people and was able to gain insight into possibilities for me post-graduation. However, I know this is not possible without my faith. I've really questioned and struggled with what I'm going to do for the rest of my life, like I mentioned before, and if I sat in those questions, I would have missed all the great opportunities He's given me that were just around the corner. I now know that finding a way to combine mapping and public service will be what's most fulfilling for me. God's plan is still unfolding for me, just as it is for all of you. Keep faith and know it's okay not to know what's next. Put your trust in the Lord, and good things will come.
that silent night, when the stars turn their gaze to marvel at the earth, when the heavens gather breathless around a lowly stable, when a young mother wept tears of worship, falling on the baby in her arms, and the song of the earth arose in Bethlehem, soft as the tender beating of his heart, and all was calm, all was bright. Yet could this be the same God of Abraham, the conqueror of Israel, this baby, this fragile life? Is this child the one who burned his name in rapture across the gasping skies, whose voice smote the oceans into crashing rhythms, who crafted the mountains into guardians of the firmament, whose hand ignited the thirst of the deserts and the warring surge of the elemental hosts, who breathed life from dust, broke the oppressor's rule, scattered the chains of his people like sand, and led them through the wilderness with a pillar of flame? Is this child the one whose presence billowed thunderous on Sinai's peak, who surrounded Job with a roaring wind, stood defiant in the raging furnace, wrote judgment against tyrants, and blazed on the lips of the prophets, scorching his pages with the fury of his might? Could this be the same God who chose to come as the vulnerable king, setting his throne on straw and manger, drawing forth the tears of shepherds, receiving the gifts of wandering travelers, his fame unknown in this world? He is Jesus, the one who thunders through the heavens, yet whispers to our hearts, who reigns victorious, yet bows to serve the broken. He is God in the fury, God in the silence. He holds this mystery balanced in his hands, holds our questions till they lose their need, until all we see is him.